Hi, welcome back to my video, another video. So I have some empties. So tell me something, who else is mildly horrified when you watch empties videos? Is it just me? Because I'm always amazed at how many products people run through in a month. I don't know, it just seems so excessive to me. So I have a couple things that I have used up. They're not many because where I'm from, I pinch my stuff because number one, I never think you need to use so much of something. And then number two, if I'm using things that I have from overseas, it's going to take me a little while before I repurchase or reacquire. So I tend to use my things very sparingly. But I have a couple of things and I thought, okay, let me try and add some new content to my channel. Traditionally, I've been doing fragrances. If you watched my last video, I did a haul which included skincare and beauty care. And now I'm going to include some empties. So this is an empties video. As I said, they're not many, but maybe over time I can try to incorporate videos like this into my channel. It probably would be once every 6 months, to be honest. And to be honest to myself, I had a lot more empties, but I dumped them before I even had the idea to do the empties video. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a hindsight thing. And by that time, I had already dumped some other products that could have gone into this video. But anyway, we're here. So I have a plastic bag next to me that I've been just throwing things in, and I'm just going to pull it randomly and we're going to go. Okay, so first thing, this was a box of cotton swabs for the face from Shiseido. I heard somebody talk about how Shiseido cotton pads are the best. They're so soft and they're so good. So I bought a box somewhere in my travels somewhere. I left back one or two for you to see. And they're okay, let me just open it quick because they're stuck together. I have two. So this is what the cotton pad looks like. It is very, very thick. It feels so good on the skin, and it's pretty large. So what I did, I cut these in half because I don't need a whole pad for my face. So I would use this typically in the morning to apply my toner, my clarifying toner, glycolic acid from The Ordinary, or the CosRx one, the AHA and BHA one that I mentioned in my previous video. I'd spray, or if it has a nozzle, just spray a couple, and I would use the half of it so it would look like this, right? Put it like this, put the product here, and I'd use it to kind of wipe on my whole face. These things are so thick, and what I like about this cotton pad is that there are no fine hairs or fibers to be left on your face. I absolutely hate that, or get caught in your nose ring or something like that. This is just very smooth on both sides. It's very, very thick. It's not that easy. Oh yeah, it comes apart. All right, so I cut it in the middle. There we go. And this is the cotton pad. So this is Shiseido's. See there, Shiseido. It's a Korean brand, I think, or whoever. I absolutely love this. If I happen to travel again, I would pick me up another box of these. So this is Shiseido's cotton pads. Now let me go on to one that I absolutely did not like. This is another cotton pad that I got from our local supermarket. I didn't save one, unfortunately. I bought these because they were cheap, maybe like $2. I hated them. I hate the texture. Texture is not the word that I want. Let me just use texture for now. Unlike the one I just showed you, the Shiseido one, right, which is very smooth, right, and there's no fuzz. This cotton pad was fuzzy. So what ended up happening is that when I use it on my face, you get little bits left all over the place. At that time, I was wearing a wig. Apply with glue, so there's lace. When I use this cotton pad and I wipe my face, bits of the lace, not lace, bits of the cotton literally got stuck all along the lace, and I had to spend time trying to pick the fibers out of my lace. That was very annoying to me. That's the only thing that I didn't like about them. I probably would not repurchase these just because I don't like the texture. But if that doesn't bother some of you, these are very cheap. I don't know who they're from. They're from the Gassa. I don't know. These cotton pads. That's another empty I have. Reaching into my bag. The next thing I'm going to show you, and let me just offer a disclaimer. These are empties, which means that they're used and used well, and some of them have been used and abused. If you hear a lawnmower going, somebody's mowing the lawn, forgive me. So this is Emptiesss long wear and waterproof eye makeup remover pad. Now this is what the pads look like. I have just a couple in here. I don't intend to use them again because I hate the smell. It smells like crayons. If you stick your nose in a box of wax crayons, that's what it smells like. I don't like the smell. I've never liked the smell. However, they work pretty well. The other thing that you see it has paraffin, which is probably what I'm smelling. The other thing I didn't quite like about them is that the pad of itself is very, very oily. And I tend not to like that on my face, like especially around my eyes. I would apply it over my face, yes, but this is supposed to remove waterproof eye makeup as well. And somehow putting the oily pad on my eyelid I didn't like, because I didn't like the thought of the oil like seeping into my eyes. But one thing I will say is that I use this and you rub it all over your face to get off all your foundation. Rub it, and the pad is absolutely saturated. What I would do after that is I take some tissue and I kind of try to wipe off the excess oil. When I try to wipe off the excess oil is when you realize the beauty of this pad, because in wiping with tissue when you're done, you literally have little makeup left on your skin, and that was amazing to me. So somehow the pad, the technology behind the pad probably is maybe like micellar water, that kind of technology that draws the oils of your makeup into it, so that cleaning afterward is a lot easier. After I use this, as I said, I go over with tissue and then I'll wash my face with a foaming cleanser because I need to get that oil off. But they work pretty well in removing the makeup. I just don't like the smell, and I just don't like the oil, how oily the pad is. So I probably would not repurchase these. This came in a pack of 3, and this is my last remaining jar, and I don't think I'll buy it again, but it works well. So that's Emptiesss long wear and waterproof eye makeup remover pad. Oh, and even though it says eye makeup remover, I use it all over my face. Costs per use. Let's move on. The next empty I have, this is beat up. I don't even care. This is the Ordinary the glycolic acid 7% toning solution, pH 3.6. Now I love this because, as I said in my last video, for skin care and skin health and a healthy skin barrier, we need our skin to have the proper pH. So once I've cleansed, the first thing I go in with after my cleanser is glycolic acid toner or my salicylic AHA BHA toner, and that brings the pH of the skin back down to the acidic level of 3.6. That means it repairs your skin barrier, it strengthens your skin barrier, thus making it very difficult for bacteria to enter through cracks and fissures in the skin to infect the skin. So I love this. Another thing I use this for, if you have, okay, so we're all grown here, okay? I work out in the gym. My underarms get a little funky and other parts get a little funky. If you know that gym funk, that gym sweat, yeah. So what I do, I will put this on a cotton pad and I go under my arms and in my nethers to cut the bacteria smell if I'm working out, and it works. Thank you. You're welcome. Right? The ordinary glycolic acid 7%, and it gives this bottle is at least 240 milliliters, so you get a whole lot, and it's not very expensive. It's, if I remember correctly, it's less than $10 US, right? So you can try that out. Reaching into my bag, this is another one that has been beat. I'm so I don't even want to show y'all this. So if you watched my last video, I repurchased Pyong Kang Yu essence toner. This is my old one. Child, she beat up. She got toothpaste, soap, stress, bills, all kind of thing on her. But she works. So that's why I had to get another one. Pyong. I don't even want to show this anymore. This is good for strengthening the skin. It puts moisture back into the skin after cleansing. It is Korean, I believe. And you know how they are about their skincare. I came across this watching, I don't even remember who. Oh gosh, the name is not coming to me. But it's a little Korean lady. And she was going through all her skincare routine, and she mentioned this. And I just loved how she described it. And I took a chance and I tried it, and I have not returned. I have not turned away from this. Pyong Kang Yu essence toner. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Okay, what else do I have in here? This is my last empty for now. So I mentioned in my last haul my Eucerin cream that I use, my unscented cream that I use before oil to moisturize my skin, because my skin is very, very dry, except my face, which is very, very oily. Go figure. This has been purchased from my local supermarket. When I bought this one, I bought the light formula. You can tell here because it has the little dot here by light to rich, and it has light. I wasn't looking when I picked this up. I just picked it up. When I got home and I used it, I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work. It's very, very, very water-based. It's very, very light. If I can get on any. It's very, very light. Yeah. And it disappears into the skin so quickly, and I thought it wasn't gonna work. But what I found is after it disappeared into the skin, it kind of left the skin with a nice oily film on it. Not as hydrating as the rich version, but it still did the job, right? And my son loved it because little boys, he seemingly hates the cream. So this was good for him because he doesn't like anything too thick. It was okay. It was okay. It worked. And then with my oils on top of it, it worked. But I said if I was to buy this again, I'll try the rich version. And I bought the rich version. In my previous video, you'll see me show that one. And that is thick. It is thick, right? So if you are going to purchase this, just be mindful that you can choose your strength depending on your skin concerns. Again, this is Eucerin Daily Hydration. This is the light formula. All right, so for now, those are my empties. I'm sure if I look around my house, I have others. But for now, that is just a brief introduction into my empties videos. I will try to do more. As I dump things, I have to remember to put them in a little bag or a box so that when I have time to do this video, I actually have content to film. All right, so those are my empties. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you are loving the new or the different types of content that I'm trying to put on my channel. And let's be fair, whether you like it or not, I'm gonna do it. Bye.